Okay, so this is the second last day of my travels. I'll be heading back to sunny Singapore tomorrow, and I'm right now just walking to the train station in Rovaniemi, heading back to Vasa to get a free night stay at my nephew's place. So nothing much to vlog about today, but I'll be having dinner in Vasa, hopefully at a restaurant that we can book. So if I manage to book it, I'll do a little bit of vlogging, but other than that, yep, same old, nothing much goes on in Rovaniemi, and basically it's a very quiet morning as usual, and just heading to the train station right now for a long ass 8-hour ride back to Vasa. So catch you guys there if we manage to book that dinner. Okay, finally arrived at the train station, and I thought I would just share with you guys this. So it's still winter wonderland right here. As you can see, the trees are all filled with like icicles on their branches, and just take a look at this. So there's like a whole stretch of these trees here like this, and they're all covered in like icicles, so it makes for a really lovely morning. But of course I will not say the same for the weather, which is -3 at this point of time. So it's so cold, but just check this out, little icicle thingies here, so cute. And then of course no leaves. Okay, so the train station is there. I'm gonna walk towards it right now. Catch you guys hopefully in Vasa in 8 hours. Okay, so this is a really funny situation because I met this lady on a tour to the Northern Lights, and it was pitch dark, and when she boarded the train she could actually recognize me. So we are gonna keep in touch, and if we ever go to each other's countries, we're gonna just drop each other a message and probably be a tour guide for a day. Okay, so I've reached my transit station, so have a nice journey back.
You too.
And
Thanks.
I will see you soon.
See you soon, either in Switzerland or Singapore.
Yeah. Okay, so midway through my train ride, I have to transit at a place called Sonjan. Oh man, I can't pronounce the name, but I have to do a transit. And I was really craving to eat some fried rice, so I found this restaurant called Long Fong. As you guys can see, it's I think in Finnish it's a Kina Lenen Ravitola. That means like Chinese restaurant. So the food has arrived. I ordered a curry chicken and a fried rice, but take a look at this, it's so funny. So this is the fried rice with chicken and shrimp, and this is the curry chicken. But look at the curry chicken, it doesn't have any resemblance of curry at all, so I'm really curious as to how this is gonna taste. So strangely enough, it does actually taste like curry. It just lacks the turmeric or whatever that gives the curry color, so it's quite strange. Okay, I'm gonna try the fried rice as well. Well, it does taste like fried rice, except that it's a little bit too wet for my liking. But hey, I'm in the middle of Finland, literally in the middle of Finland, and yeah, this is as close as it gets to home. So okay, I'm just gonna finish up this meal and pop back into the train station. Okay, so I'm just done with my fried rice at this Chinese restaurant behind me, and it was a very interesting experience because it's in the middle of Finland. So I'm always curious to understand the push and pull factors of migration. And of course also it doesn't really make business sense as an entrepreneur, because the town is really small, and like Finland has a really small population in any ways. So why is it and how is it did they end up in the middle of Finland? So that's really a question that I'm curious to find out, but I didn't ask. They seem to be very happy here, and as I mentioned in my previous video, that I guess happiness is all there is to it, right? Sometimes it might not be the money or the monetary incentives, So yep, maybe they do appreciate a slower pace of life here, I'm not sure, but they are definitely from like China, mainland China. Well, I guess maybe the environment. And the lady that served me, she was an older Chinese lady. She spoke perfect Finnish. I was like, whoa, right down to the pronunciation. Wow, that's something that I really have to admire and respect. Okay, I'm walking back to the train station now to catch my transit train to Vasa, which is also in the middle of Finland somewhere. And hopefully I have enough space for dinner, because the fried rice portion that they served up was super duper big. It was probably meant for two. I was meant to eat half of it, but I felt like it was gonna be, I felt like it would be appear to be rude if I just had like a little bit and then left the restaurant. So yep, finished the entire portion of that humongous fried rice. Anyway, cost of the fried rice is 10 euros, so pretty reasonable, because well, we're in Finland, right? So the cost of living here is definitely different than in Asia. And yep, walking back to the train station. So I popped out of the train station at Vasa. So my nephew is still in school, and it's only a 2-kilometer walk to his place. So yes, walking again. And again, nothing much to show you about this Finnish neighborhood. Almost every other city looks the same. So yeah, just gonna enjoy a slow walk and digest that crazy fried rice that I just had earlier today. So while walking along the way, there's this bridge in front that's pretty nice, and I found a playground. It's so tempting. Look at this. I'm in the middle of Finland and it's still really snowy right now, and the sun doesn't affect me at all because the weather is so cold. But I'm wondering if I can walk to the swings safely. That's number one. Number two is, are the swings able to take my weight? So let me just go have a wee exploration. Snow here, pretty decent. Definitely not as deep as Rovaniemi. And these are the little wee swings here. Okay, so let's take a wee try at these swings right here. I haven't sat in one of these in like forever. Okay, let's see if I can back up into this correctly. Okay, so I think my back is really big. Okay, I'm doing this. Okay, I think it can actually take my weight. So, alright, so since I got a bit of time waiting for my nephew to get back from school, hey, why not do some exploration, right? I mean, so this is probably as high as I want it to swing. Oh, there are actually other people in the other side of the park as well. Like, it's too slippery to actually get a good grip, so that I can actually swing this carefully. But hey, not bad. It's pretty fun. Okay, that's it from me. I'll go explore more of the other side of the park and see how this goes. Okay, so it's definitely a very nice park, even in the springtime, or right now it's kind of in between spring and summer. And as you can see, there's a nice little bridge that connects like the two sides of the park. This side here, and it leads all the way there. And there are more like playgrounds and that little pirate ship thing. And it's, yeah, I believe this would be a stream during summertime, and it looks really fantastic during winter time. But I believe it will look even nicer during summer. Wow, pretty cool place. So I'm glad I took the little stroll to my nephew's house, because if you would take the car or you would take public transport, you wouldn't be able to see all these beautiful things. So that's what I really like about walking tours. So I've been doing a lot of walking in the last 2 weeks, and I'm still at it.
Okay, so if you guys remember when I was staying at my nephew's place just a few days ago, I went to the lake to explore. There was like a lake directly just outside his house, and I'm now at the bridge where I didn't manage to go the other day, and you can see a whole flock of penguins right here. So let's take a look at these penguins chilling out in the defrosted lake. Got a beautiful sunset over there, and all these little penguins just chilling in the water. Can you just see? So cute. Quack, 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 quack. I didn't know penguins make that noise. Quack, quack, quack. So cute. Okay, as you cross this little bridge here, you can actually see the part where the lake is still frozen. And there was a gentleman behind me, I don't know what he was doing. He was standing on the frozen lake, which is super dangerous at this time of the year. So never ever stand on a frozen lake in the time of spring. Okay, so here's the lake, check it out. So this frozen lake here is starting to defrost, as you can see. And the water is actually flowing through this under this bridge to the main lake over there. And yep, those are the penguins chilling. I never knew penguins existed in this part of the world. Okay, so I've dumped my bags in his apartment and now we're back in Vasa. Say hello, Vasa!
Hey! Hello from Vasa.
Why no noise behind? Sleeping.
Sorry.
Okay, so if you guys realize, when we drove past the bridge earlier, we actually passed through a series of little islands, and basically we reached to the furthest point onto the coast of this area, which is kind of bordering Sweden, which is a 45-kilometer swim to via the sea to Sweden. And since this is like the sea area, you can see all these little houses behind me, and they have actually these little docks here whereby you can actually bring your canoes into the sea during summertime. So Finland is really about like outdoor activities, but of course right now it's obviously too cold to do any of that. But there's a little historical site that I'm not too sure what it is, but my nephew says it's worth checking out. So we're walking through these muddy tracks, and again this whole place is muddy because the ice at this point of the year is actually melting right now. So yeah, just check out the views while the sun is still up. Okay, so we've reached the tower, as you guys can see here, and yeah, it's kind of like the Eiffel Tower, but this is in Finland. So I'm just gonna take a wee walk up the tower and see what kind of views I can get from here, and hopefully I reach the top before the sun actually sets, which is within the next 5 minutes, so I gotta hurry. So right here you can see some people are actually having a barbecue or like a campfire, but let's go upstairs first and investigate this wee old tower. Let's go.
You can read it.
Harbor with Salteret and you read this.
Yeah, no, that's Swedish. She can read it.
This Swedish?
Yes, Swedish and Finnish.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Swedish and Finnish. Okay, let's go Swedish.
No, I've no clue. Sorry.
Okay, let's go Finnish.
I have no idea.
Really?
Sverjahamin satama on kyllan kohtaamispäivä ja sen syhdän on Suomen morkarennussaltirjet.
Laitureikkaa ja varoja alettiin siltä Popakkalmilta Sverjahamnin
80-luvulla Virkon Pohjois rannalle.
Wow. Oh my god.
Teacher.
That was awesome. Okay, let's go. So we have reached the top of that old tower, and this is the view from the top of the tower. Check it out. Nice, huh?
Yeah.
Have you guys been here before?
Yeah, I work here for Hong Kong.
Oh. It's okay, video is enough. Okay, so check out Google Maps. We are standing right here at the moment, and this is Umeå in Sweden, and this stretch of sea is only 45 kilometers, which means if you go 45 kilometers this way, it is actually Sweden already. So that's how close we are from Sweden. Pretty cool, huh? Yep. What an awesome experience. This is a place that the regular tourists would definitely not come, so I'm very lucky to have these guys who study here show me around this area. So yep, we're gonna chill out here for a bit before heading down from this lovely tower with this awesome, magnificent views. Okay, so it's getting dark, so we're heading back to the car right now, and it's super slippery, so I cannot vlog here, so see you guys later. Okay, so I'm dead tired. We just got back from sightseeing and having a short dinner, which I didn't vlog because it's just kebab. And yep, I'm gonna sleep right now. I've got an early train to catch tomorrow to get back to Singapore, but there will be one final stop in Frankfurt, Germany, where I have a 6-hour layover, so I probably would vlog one more time in Germany before heading back to Singapore. So catch you guys tomorrow. It's been a long day for me today.